Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're here with Jonah Kirby on Channel 5, News at 6. This just in. There was a wildfire reported in Midwest Texas. I've just been told that we have one of our best reporters on the scene, and he sent a picture of the burn. And now to Dorito Jackson, live on the scene.
Live action. Now, like Jonah Kirby said, y'all listen to the best reporter around. And as you can see, the weather is very hot, with very little or no humidity at all in the air. Forest fires usually occur when there is a drought in an area and it gets very hot where the grass catches on fire. In these situations, you may need to just evacuate in case the fire cannot be controlled. There is not a possible way of stopping it. Wildfires can pose as a great threat on an ecosystem. Now, you listening to me?
No. Keep going.
You're listening to me. You hear, children?
Keep going.
Okay. And then, this is when secondary succession occurs. After a long period of time, mosses and microorganisms begin to grow. Grasses and weeds invade, and shrubs and young trees begin their growth. Eventually, organisms will thrive. You hear what I said? Thrive.
A little more.
As they once did, the trees will become dominant. And now back to my nigga, Jonah Kirby.
Oh! Well, hey there. Anyways, thank you, Dorito, for those close-ups. And now for further news on the carbon cycle and the nitrogen cycle. As we should all know, carbon affects animals' respiration and modifies the biotic factors of an ecosystem. The nitrogen system is a key element for plant growth. And fire alters the availability of inorganic nitrogen. A significant fire can cause changes in soil chemistry and related plant growth. And, oh, look who just walked in. Dorito Jackson, everybody. Give him a hand.
Oh, yeah.
That boy
Dorito.
good. He good. Anyways, while you're in the clapping mood, please stay tuned in for this carbon diagram. Now, Dorito, I might need some help on this one. Let's see. Since you had the first-hand effects of the fire. Oh, you brought close-ups.
Yes, sir.
Let us see those.
Hold those. Got me.
Hold those to the camera, please.
Now, as you can see, that's where I almost got burnt at.
Okay, what's the next one?
That's when I really got close up and I had to run.
Okay, then. Thank you, Dorito. Now, back to this carbon system, before and after the fire. Now, as you can see here, without this, all the carbon is in the air. It goes down, the trees breathe it in, and then they breathe out oxygen for everybody, of course, everybody to breathe or whatever. But, see, when trees are cut down...
Okay, now what it's basically saying is the trees go through photosynthesis. And as the trees go through photosynthesis, and trees are cut down, carbon is released back into the air, as you can see in this diagram. And they make chairs and wood, and they make houses with this stuff. And then when other trees grow, they go through the same thing, or they go through decomposition. And then that leads to trees growing again. And the
Let me see this.
decomposition goes back to the other trees, and then they get burnt, and then the atmosphere is overfilled with carbon.
Okay. Now, and after that happens, of course, that can harm the animals and living organisms in the ecosystem. Now, Mr. Know-It-All, would you like to explain this?
Well, yes, I would, sir. And I'm Mr. Know-It-All, because I was out there at the fire, okay?
Okay, whatever you say.
That's why they say I'm the best reporter. Alright, you got that? That's what
whatever
I
you
thought.
say.
Well, anyways, as you can see, when the grass is burned in the forest, grasshoppers don't have nothing to eat. So then from there, the predators that feed off of grasshoppers, they ain't got nothing to eat, and then they don't got nothing
So
to
are
eat.
you
The
saying-
people above them. So
Are you saying that grass and grasshoppers are completely wiped out?
pretty much they have no way to escape. Mice, they just eat fire. You know what I'm saying? They eat it.
I didn't know mice eat fire, but since you were on the scene.
I'm just kidding. They don't eat fire. They get burned. Their tails get burned off.
So then the mice are eventually gone. Sooner or later, the rabbits will be gone because they eat grass.
But they got a chance to run away, so they might not.
Well then, so eventually all the animals are going to be gone, is what you're saying.
Yes,
They're all
sir.
gonna
That's what I'm
migrate
saying.
or die, be roasted and used as
Roasted and toasted.
homeless people food.
Yes.
Okay. Now, wouldn't you recommend something to the citizens out there?
Yeah, if you are ever near one of these, you should do what these people are doing here and evacuate, as you can see in the picture, because that fire is very big. Before you know it, all these poles is going to be burnt down. Alright, you hear me? Okay.
Thank you. And I believe that is all. Thank you for your time. Now for the sign off.
And that'll be all, folks. As you can see, if you ever want to see us again, you need to tell your teacher, Coach Brandon, or your biology teacher to assign a project. Just not any ordinary project, but assign a project to where we can make y'all laugh again. And it has to, if we get 100, it will be funny. Okay? She said, if we're funny, you'll get 100. And that's all, folks. Wrap it up.